Still 7-6 the score, 5:56 remaining. It's Tucker bringing the ball up the floor. She's at the top of the key, swings it over to the left wing. Shawnee State just working this ball around this 2-3 zone. That is what it's aimed to do, force this Shawnee State team to take threes, but the outlier is if they hit those threes, which they do right there. Red Wolves now trail by 2. They'll need to answer back as Shawnee State, not really, looks like they're running a zone maybe a little bit here, but we'll see how IU East will answer back. Ferris for 3, no.
Right now, Shawnee State, they've only find 3 people to score. Lincoln Williams with 5, Rakaya Prince with 3, and then Jariah Steele from that free throw. She's catching in with 1.
Cross-court pass, back up top, Tucker. Tucker down low, inside to Steele. Steele goes up, gets the layup. No offensive foul is called. Crowd behind us was looking for one. Wells on the right wing for IU East, swings it back up top to Kramer. Kramer calling for a play. Ferris quickly inside to Kramer. Kramer inside to Anderson, back out Kramer. Kramer with the pump fake, floater, back rim, rebound Wells. Wells goes up, that won't go, no foul is called. Tucker into the corner, that's a 3, back rim. Another offensive rebound. Tucker up top to Williams. The frustration from the crowd, and not only that, Coach Chaffin are looking for some more fouls to go the way of the Red Wolves. Tucker for 3, no, rebound Lexi Cole. For IU East, Nikori, 2 things, turnovers and letting Shawnee State get so many offensive rebounds. Luckily, they didn't get hit with any points. They'll get some points of their own, though. 10-11 the score. Red Wolves still trail, but that was a big boost of morale right there, Nikori, as it felt like Shawnee State was maybe going to try and pull away.
Yeah, definitely great 3-ball from Gracie Kramer on that one. A breath of fresh air offensively, but Lexi Cole steal from Ferris.
And we are running the other way, 2-on-2. Ferris, a little shake and bake, drives inside, floater, she'll get it to go. 12-11 the score, and just like that, the Red Wolves have answered back.
And one thing that you said a little bit earlier, those rebounding numbers, Shawnee State, they're already leading in total rebounds with 8. IU East, they're only bringing down 3 for themselves so far in this one.
Shawnee State trying to find something. They'll give it to Tucker. Tucker to Steele. Steele running baseline.
Out of bounds.
Call out of bounds. I couldn't see it there from my view, so thank you. And we do have a timeout. That is a media timeout. So we are going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back after the media timeout. You're watching IU East Women's Basketball on the Red Wolves Sports Network. Archie going to get her pick of what screen she wants. Kicked out. Kramer, corner 3. You bet! 15-11 the score. Red Wolves up to a 4-point lead now. They're staying in that 2-3 zone. They're forcing Shawnee State to maybe take some more shots outside of the perimeter, or outside the arc, I should say. And we're going to have a foul, not a jump ball. That'll go against Gracie Kramer. Williams backs out to the left wing, swinging it over. Back out to Williams. She'll try a 3. Front rim. Rebound by Kramer. Nice little crossover by Kramer. Kramer, no look pass to Anderson, poked away. Lucas kept it in bounds to Maggie Anderson. 17-11 the score. Red Wolves now with a 6-point lead. Under 1:30 remaining here in the first quarter. Williams drives inside. Ball got poked away. Wells keeps it in bounds. Nice steal from Wells. She gets it over to Kramer. Kramer up the court to Archie. Archie inside to Anderson. Anderson falling away. Shot won't go. Fight for the ball. It will stay with the Red Wolves. Last touched by Jaden Tucker of Shawnee State. Worked around the perimeter here by the Golden Bears. Edwards, top of the key, will give it to Haley on the right elbow. Hand off to Seams. Now in the corner. I believe that is Martin. Yes, it is. He's guarded by Maurer. Now back to Haley. Haley in the corner to Seams for 3. Rattles off the rim and off the backboard. Rebounded by Haley. Corner, Edwards. Right corner to be specific. Back down low to Haley. Double team, and they're going to call a foul on Trent Johnson. Coach Hester a little surprised by that call. Trent Johnson a little surprised, but it's a foul nonetheless. It'll give 20 seconds for the Golden Bears to
on the shot clock, as Sincere Edwards will be the one to inbound.
And that was a double team as well. It wasn't just Trent on that was going in trying to swarm for that one. Ajabadi was there as well, trying to contain to make sure he's trapped over there on the right wing. But here we go again, a double team with Robinson and Ajabadi.
Haley looking up top. Martin, 3-ball, yes!
And that's the one thing, again, that Hester has been trying to preach to his team. No matter what, you need to touch a chest out there at all times and make sure somebody is covered, because this team can shoot. This team can lay. This team can cut through and get to the basket effortlessly. You need to have a body on you at all times.
Ajabadi to Allen at the top of the key. Back out. Robinson, 3-ball. Whoa, will not go. We're heading the other way with Thomas Haley and the Golden Bears. Haley, do we have a foul? Yes, we do. It's on the floor. And it will go against Jameer Ajabadi.
Right now,
this puts the Red Wolves at 14 fouls.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right now, Red Wolves struggling to try and contain WVU right now. It's kind of the same story from last season as well, and also the game this season that they had at WVU with no Anton Allen, might I add. But this is just, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep a body in front of you. And the double team, you have to stay aware of who's around you as that defense does get a play to happen.
And that was a great play there by the Red Wolves. They brought in Trent to kind of disrupt Haley, because if you give it, we've seen it early. If you give Haley a one-on-one, he's going to make make use of it. And then for the Red Wolves to kind of cover that weak spot, that weak side of the court there, because they brought that double team, that was great defensive prowess there by the Red Wolves. They create a turnover, and now with a chance to either tie the game or take the lead by one. Billups will give it to Robinson, down low, Allen. They'll go to the leading scorer for him today. Off the glass and in. I wonder if he said bank two. We're tied up, 19 apiece here in Lingle Court. 14 minutes gone by. How will the first half conclude? Seams gives it to Edwards in the corner. Test fit for three. Back iron, will not go. Fight for the ball, picked up by Allen. He'll bounce pass it to Billups. Billups to Robinson, over to Ajabadi. Ajabadi to Billups. Billups was thinking three. Chooses otherwise. Ball being worked around the perimeter. We're now on the right corner with Jameer Ajabadi. Now to back to the point guard, Toby Billups. Billups being guarded by Tesfit. Billups, corner, Ajabadi, 3-ball. No, will not go, and it's a rebound by Edwards. We're tied up 19 apiece.
That movement's there. They just got to knock down the shots now.
Floater by Martin will not go. Foul is not called. And if I'm Anton Allen, you're a little lucky there. Because there was a lot of contact, but no foul is called. They're just going to say it's out of bounds. It will stay with the Red Bears. The Golden Bears.
Dwayne Robinson checked out. Kyle Tolbert now checked back in here. You got a more dominant big man down below who's going to try and grab those rebounds. Here's Martin. He can't get that pass to connect, and it's going to be on the side of IU East now.
This is the first time we're seeing Kyle Tolbert in this one. 19-19 still our score.
Robinson did a great job. He was 1 of 4, 1 of 2 from the three, 1 rebound for a total of 3 points. Your leading scorer still Anton Allen with 9, and right behind him you have Trent Johnson with 5. Darren Martin, your leading scorer, tied with Thomas Haley, both with 5. Here's Billups.
Billups will give it to Ajabadi on the left wing. Red Wolves working it around the perimeter once again, trying to find that open shooter. It's Trent Johnson who gets another 3. 22-19 the score. Red Wolves lead by 3. It's Chapman on the left wing. Gets a screen from Haley. Chapman up over to Edwards. Now in the corner, it's Martin. Martin being guarded by Trent Johnson. Baseline, tries to kick it out, picked up by Tolbert. We're running the other way. Tolbert will slow it down. Up top to Billups, over to Trent Johnson. Johnson drives inside. We've got a foul.